Unacademy. Let's crack it.
Of late, there has been use of social media very much in the elections.
Yes, sir.
Run up to the election, it started with one political party, and then gradually every political party has been using social media. Do you think it is a step in the right direction? Would you support this, or would you like to say something to the contrary?
Sir, as a aware citizen, I would support the use of social media in election cycle because it democratizes the elections more than what was previous to that, because it allows close interaction with both the politicians and the voters. So we know more about their policies, what their viewpoints are. So we know more about their life as well, sir. So it allows both politicians to connect with the voters. There are some risk in terms of privacy risk and propaganda, sir. But I think, sir, with social media code of Election Commission of India, these can be dealt with, sir.
Do you think social media likes and dislikes, which are there, are they the real thing? Are they not manipulated?
Yes, sir, they can be manipulated, sir. But I think, sir, it depends on person to person and how they perceive likes and dislike feature on the Facebook or other social media platforms.
If you were the Prime Minister, tell me what would be the topmost 5 priorities before you, where you would like to take a proactive action. 5-year period you will get as Prime Minister, 5 priorities which you think will bring about a great improvement in the country.
So can I take few seconds to...
Yes, surely.
So first and the most important would be the economic growth, and it should be the inclusive economic growth focused on manufacturing and providing high paying jobs to the population. So second would be social harmony, where all the various groups of the country should live together, should work together. That is one India. So third would be our relations and relations with our neighbors, so that our security and prosperity are linked to the wider world, sir. So fourth would be our democracy, sir, because as we have seen in the global reports, our democracy rankings have been falling. So, sir, the institutions, independent institutions, should be nourished. Sir, fifth, I would say, is the soft power and the culture of the India, sir. It should be promoted, it should be strengthened for a developed world, sir, developed India.
Okay, very good.
It is a commercial venture. Nothing more than that, Players are being auctioned, as though they are a commodities,
So I would disagree with the statement, sir. I believe, sir, IPL has democratized the whole cricket fraternity, sir, where through money, a lot of new players have been introduced. A lot of opportunities have been given to all over the country.
A lot of corruption also.
Yes, sir, but it has been dealt with by the BCCI and the Supreme Court, sir.
Thank you.
Now, Dashrath knew that what Kaikeyi is asking is unjustified. She wanted Lord Ram to go on Vanvas so that her son could become the king. You are Dashrath. Although you have given a word to Kaikeyi that you can ask for these 2 wishes anytime and I'll give it to you, what would you have done if you were in the place of Dashrath? Would you have granted her wish and sent Lord Ram, which was grossly unjustified? Or would you have said, sorry, I have given you a word, but what you're asking for is unethical and I won't do it?
Sir, I would have chosen what the King Dashrath did, sir. I would have paid heed to my words. I would have, if my words what should have would have been hollow if I did not keep my promise, sir. The whole subjects of the king would not pay respect to the king, sir. My words would not have any meaning, sir. So I think, sir, a king's words should be respected. It should be the more ethical than the demand of the Kaikeyi, sir. Her promise of keeping Bharat on the throne, sir, I don't think it was unethical, sir. It was her emotional decision. She wanted to have her son on the throne. And, sir, by sending Ram to the Vanvas, sir, I think it gave him more experience to the Ram, which made him a greater ruler, sir.
So you would have done what King Dashrath did.
Yes, sir.
All right. You know, one of the major problems India is facing is with an estimated 30 million immigrants from Bengal ever since 1971 or even earlier. That's a national security problem, especially in the northeast. And now you got Rohingyas coming from Burma. And a lot of these people are subverted by Muslim extremists, and then they become threat to India. So if you were to take a decision as a minister, what would be your position? Whether they should stay in India or they should be sent back to Burma?
Sir, taking all the consideration into mind that are a human rights principle as well as national security, sir, I would not set them back to the Myanmar because it goes against the principle of non-refoulement and their life would be danger in Myanmar. But I would try to have them at a single place and have a surveillance over them. Through the global agencies such as UNS Human Rights Council, I will keep an eye on them, provide them with all the necessities, and talk with the Myanmar and Bangladesh government to provide support to them and take them back initially and stop them in out migration from there to India, sir.
So for you, that humanity aspect is more important than national security?
No, sir. For me, national security is important more than the human rights, sir. As I said, they would be kept under surveillance and all their movements should be tracked. But they should not be sent to the Myanmar because their life would be in danger there, sir.
There are 30, 40 Muslim countries in the world, they can go anywhere. Why India?
Sir, because of the geography and the economy, sir. Because they see India as a pull factor where they can get jobs and peaceful lives, sir. So the geography plays an important role, sir, here.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. How has prohibition in Bihar impacted the economy of Bihar?
Ma'am, first has been the loss of revenues. Around 5% of total revenues have been lost because of
Only
prohibition.
5?
5% of total revenues, ma'am. Own revenues would be around 40%. Ma'am, second have been the rule of law have improved, which have helped in improving the image of Bihar. Image of Bihar was associated with jungle.
In front of investors?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, third have been the loss of economic opportunities such as tourism, where a lot of tourists visit a state and look for liquor and other entertainment options. So that has impacted tourism as well.
Okay.